Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Myles. Thank you so much for being here with me. So we are trying the cap thing on my mic. I'm playing on with the setting a little bit because someone left a comment saying that I should do the circle setting on my mic, which capture more sound. So it could get my voice even better. But the problem with that is that it capture also background noises instead of the setting that I was using before was only catching from this side. So last episode was the round thing, and I thought that it captured my voice, yes, better, but with 2 cats, a dog, a leaking faucet, and walls made literally out of carton. I thought the background noises were a little too much, so I'm trying this out. Let's just see. I'm sorry if the sound is awful. It shouldn't be that awful, but I'll just take it off if it doesn't work. So guys, today we are watching Battlestar Galactica, the episode 3, so it is a good morning. So yeah, last episode we were running out of water because Cylon Boomer put explosive everywhere. She almost blew herself up. Oh, also, clearly Hilo has a thing for Sharon. Well, for Sharon. But now that it's a different Sharon, I don't know how that's gonna work. I wonder what their plan is. They said that they're trying to go back to Galactica, but how would that work if Sharon is there? I don't know. And the episode ended on Boomer being on a mission for something else. So that was crazy that she switched off like that. It's also interesting that, it kind of changes things, the fact that Boomer, she was able to say that it was positive for water even though it was hard for her. So it feels like they can almost fight their bad Cylon side and go with their human side. So if that's the case, I don't know if it's only Boomer or I don't know, but if that's the case, that changes stuff a lot, because we've been saying that Cylons are not, they're not alive, they doesn't have a soul. We shouldn't feel sad to kill them, right? But if they... I don't know how to explain that, but even though they're copying or they are made to copy human behavior, they still have all the feelings that humans have and all of it's So guys, let's just dive right into Battlestar Galactica season 1 episode 3. Let's go. So guys, my full-length watch-along reaction will be on my Patreon down below. There's 2 levels at the moment. Level 1 gets the full length, but at the same time as YouTube, and the level 2s have early access, which comes out at least 4 days before YouTube. So if that interests you, link down below. I'm skipping the recap. I don't need a recap, and I will skip the part in the intro where we see part of the episode. I'll close my eyes because I still want to look at the intro. Oh gosh. Okay, so we're back to drinking. The first thing in the morning? Wow. Wasn't it supposed to drink only 2 fingers? Is that 2 fingers?
We scouted the ice moon, found an entire subsurface ocean. We've registered temperatures 180 and below, venting of methane and CO2. It's going to be a bitch to work down there.
13% sodium chloride. What the hell? We can't drink salt water?
No, sir. That's why I had Callie test the ice.
Here you go.
We will have to melt the ice before we transport it up to the ship.
What's that gonna take?
Ideally, 1,000 men, sir.
1,000 men? And where are they gonna come from?
Slave labor.
They are criminals and they've been sentenced to hard labor.
Oh.
These men have been stuck in cramped cells for weeks now. They might even prefer to get out, do something, even if it is dangerous.
If they volunteer, but these men are not slaves, and I will not have them treated as such.
Why are we talking about slavery here? Why can't it just be work?
Set up some sort of screening procedure to weed out the hardened criminals.
Yes, ma'am. I would like to have a representative from Galactica who will report directly to me about security issues.
How about D?
Commander, do you have a ship's doctor aboard Galactica?
Major Cottle, is there something wrong?
Oh, doctor, an actual medicine. Okay. I thought they were talking about Gaius.
Officer Duello, conversant in technical details.
Thinking entirely of the mission.
So what is up with the...
I have nothing to say to the personal representative of the president.
Oh, he's not happy that he took the role as him explaining her how it works?
Every man has to decide for themselves which side they're on.
When did we had sides?
That's why you haven't picked one yet.
What do you mean?
1,500? Don't give me their files or their names. Hell, they're just numbers. They are all yours.
They're all yours. Guys, that shirt is tight. I squeezed in.
Any man who volunteers to help us during this emergency will earn freedom points. Whoever's interested, please just step out of your cell.
I mean, that seems fair, but I'm sure that it's not gonna... There's at least one dude that is gonna mess up everything. Come on, guys, it's better than be locked in there. There you go. Is he going to be nice?
Thank you for your offer. We respectfully decline.
Oh.
It's Tom Zarek.
Terrorist?
Okay, can we close the doors now, baby? Close. Okay, he's bad news. Okay, that wasn't a good idea. I don't like when, prisoners, you know, their criminals are always seen as bad. I really hope that we're going to see some redemption by some of the criminals. I really do, because I don't like thinking that all people in prison or criminals are just doomed and not... They can never redeem themselves, you know, they're just bad. In a situation like this, I think that people, even criminals, would be like, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna... I'm sorry, this looks ridiculous, but I don't want to see. But I don't want to skip because with Patreon, with full length, it's complicated. Is it done?
His colony was exploited by the other 11 for centuries. His people were marginalized, brutalized.
I'm from Sagittarian, and that man does not speak for all of us. He blew up a government building, and there's no excuse for that.
Anybody want to help? Two stranded pilots?
That's what I hate about big cities. No one will help you.
Yeah, where are you shouting?
Boomer, you might not want to...
Let's just find a hospital, score some anti-radiation meds.
What is the anti-radiation meds? I don't get that. And nobody explained it to me yet.
They would have destroyed themselves anyway. They deserve what they got.
We're the children of humanity. That makes them our parents, in a sense.
True. But parents have to die. It's the only way children come into their own.
I don't agree with that. You're supposed to raise your children so they can be their own person without you having to die. But they did not raise you that well, right?
Not allowed to speak unless asked a direct question. You didn't ask me a direct question.
Oh. Oh. Just lock him in there? Are they talking by banging? Can you imagine, like, this man just happens to be a guard and now he has to forever be a guard? Just stuck there?
The book that had to be smuggled out of labor camp because stumps aren't allowed freedom of expression.
I read it in college. It made me question some things I'd accepted before without thinking.
I used to hear I'm a big hit on campus.
You weren't. The book was banned.
Start. It's time for your break.
them. They don't care about justice.
His people, your people have been exploited.
You cannot tell me about my people.
I'm not telling you about your people.
All I want, the president wants, is to offer you a chance to earn your freedom.
Now you've said the truth. Freedom is earned.
Is that why?
Stay where you are, Captain. It'll all be over soon.
Nobody try anything?
Why? Is it because what I just said? He just doesn't want to work there the rest of his life. Oh man, I hate. Dava was right. Help me! Aww.
Mason is looking after the hostages.
Nice job.
Where is McLean?
Stay frosty there, Billy. Everything's gonna be all right.
I don't know about that.
They don't want to hurt us. That won't get them what they want.
Which is what?
I don't know what they want.
Lieutenant Thrace. Good to see you.
Oh, good to see you too.
Really?
No. Oh.
I wonder if she's a real blonde.
I doubt it.
I doubt it. Oh yeah, that happened last episode too. That was weird.
Just can't wait to get back to the big G and the love and embrace of your fellow pilots. Or maybe you have a hot date with your right hand.
Hey, it never gets a headache.
You've been fun. You've been a great audience. Dismissed.
It's not go. That's too much fun.
There's no smoking in the ready room.
My room, my rules, sir.
Where's your mommy?
Dead.
A pilot blows his landings and you make a joke out of it?
Screaming at people doesn't always get the best results, sir. I learned that at officer candidate school. Glad to see you found a way to quench your thirst.
Wasn't she the one saying last episode that you're not my friend, you're my CAG?
They won't negotiate while you're holding hostages.
I don't want to negotiate.
Then what do you want?
Be treated like men, not animals.
You
We're gonna talk.
What about?
Your father.
What?
May I say, you really do have an excellent eye for art. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Where's my Cylon detector, Doctor?
Oh, that.
It's not working this time, guys. He can see right through you.
Well, there are a number of obstacles, none of them insurmountable, of course, but they do tend to slow us down. The water shortage, of course, the water shortage, not to mention...
Cut the BS.
Mm-hmm.
You said you had a way of detecting human from Cylon. Do you or don't you?
I don't.
What?
I don't think that I'm the man for this job. I'm not cut out for this kind of work.
You have to do this. Listen to me. If you don't tell him what he wants to hear, he's going to find you out. And when he does, they're going to tear your head off and throw your body out of an airlock!
Unfortunately, Doctor, for both of us, you're the last man we have. So what's the game plan, Doc?
Oh la la.
Mona, the truth is, there is one way.
Okay.
I didn't want to have to ask.
I didn't want to have to ask you for this.
But what I really need
What I really need to complete the project
is a nuclear warhead.
is a nuclear warhead.
What is that? A nuclear warhead? I know what a nuclear is, but what is a warhead?
Always better when the oppressed don't fight back, isn't it?
A warhead.
Technically, I need the plutonium inside.
Technically, I need the plutonium inside.
Figure out the rest for yourself.
We have 5 warheads left aboard this ship.
Okay.
with them.
Well, yes, of course, if you,
Yeah, but you said that you were able to create one before, so why would he trust you now for you, like, that you're really going to do it, you know?
You'll get your warhead.
Oh, I said yes. What is a warhead?
The Master at Arms has been over every inch of that locker. She's come up with nothing.
Okay. Oh!
I need to speak with the lieutenant alone.
Uh-oh. Busted!
You don't honestly think you've been fooling everyone, do you? I know. The old man knows. Hell, the whole ship knows about you and the chief. We're at war. This is a combat unit, and you're his superior officer. Put a stop to it. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
This is so not a priority right now. Like, I get it, but...
The crew are my prisoners. They will not be harmed. First, the government, which controls our fate, is illegal and illegitimate. And it must submit to the will of the people. I demand the immediate resignation of Laura Rosalind and her ministers.
Why?
Second, I demand free and open elections to choose a new leadership.
Oh.
And a new government that represents all of the people. I am Tom Zarek, and this is the first day of the new era.
Tom Zarek is a name with weight. He's a very sympathetic figure, a legend almost. 20 years in prison over a matter of principle.
He's a criminal and a terrorist. People aren't going to give him credence.
Don't be so sure, Commander. He wants legitimacy. He wants to be recognized. He wants his crimes validated. No commitments. No deals.
I'll let you know what happens.
I'm sorry, I'm not saying anything, but I'm processing. I'm not the greatest, like, government lover myself. Politics, you know. I mean, violence is never an answer. Talking is always a better answer. I know in certain times, like, you know, what happens with the CEO in the US. I mean, are we really that mad about it? Of course, we cannot just go around and killing people on the street. But at the same time, it's like, what else is there to do? I do understand that point. But of course, it's always better when you feel like you chose, you know, having a vote. At the same time, it's like how the Galactica is your only chance right now. So even if someone else would be voted as president or head of the fleet or whatever, how would they know how to work? They would have to talk to them either way, because they don't know how the Galactica works. They don't know how anything works. The water crisis, yeah, they could have been a riot there, but they did what they had to do. They give people water when they needed to. They were really like this. So I mean, why would they vote for anybody else? Am I making sense? I do understand what he's saying, Zarek, and you know the freedom is earned. Yeah, if it sounds bad. It sounds bad, but at the end of the day, they did some bad things and they do have to redeem themselves to be trusted. So that more, it should be seen more as that than like freedom is earned, you know?
All right, you're going in. You get a clear shot at Zarek, you take it. And I want to control that ship immediately.
On the other hand, it's nice to get out of the CIC. Break up the day. Meet new people.
Gotta be positive.
Is that your way of telling us you're not scared?
No, it's my way of telling you I'm tired.
You don't know what tired is?
Right?
Don't mock me, little girl. If you know what's good for you, you'll be nice to me.
Ugh. We just wanted some ice.
Who voted for Laura Rosalind? You? Did you vote for her?
She was sworn in under the law.
The answer is no one.
We didn't have time to vote, my guy.
Is that democracy? Is that a free society?
What is it you want from me? You want me to say she shouldn't be president? We need a government. We need rules. We need a leader.
We need to be free men and women. If we're not free, then we're no different than Cylons.
Let me pause. The thing that I don't understand about that is, of course, you can vote for one, but it would just end up being the same thing because there still would be one leader that may not make the decision that you thought that he would or she would. Yes, of course, you want to include the people to be so they can vote for someone that they can trust and that they that can give them hope, right? And make sure that they're really for the people. I don't know. I mean, guys, I don't know anything about politics. I know a lot of people were like, no, you're supposed to care about politics because it's the future of whatever. But guys, it's just wild. More so these days. Don't come at me in the comment if you're like, no, you're wrong, you're stupid. Because, you know, like that guy, if he becomes president, let's say, he's gonna put the criminals over anybody that used to be in the government. How is that fair? Like, tell me that he wouldn't do that. You know, it reminds me in the Hunger Games that... Oh, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Hunger Games, skip this part. But, you know, at the end of Hunger Games, where they take over the government and all of that, they wonder if they should continue the game with the rich people's kids, just to, like, you know, revenge. And a lot of people were like, yes, we should, because f*** them. Then what was the point? You know, like, it's kind of, it remind me of that a little bit. When you get put in their position, you would do exactly the same. That's what you're telling me. The reasoning might be a little different, but it would end up being the same. So you're just confirming everything that they did to be the thing to do. Anyways, I will stop talking because I feel like I'm gonna get shredded in the comment.
This is Apollo. I'm fine. So are the others. They're located on the lower...
That's enough, thank you. How long until you storm the ship?
I'm hoping that won't be necessary. I think that you and I can come up with some kind of an understanding. This is not the only crisis that I'm dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
Your men are on their way, even as we speak.
There's still time to work this out.
Have the president step down and call for elections.
That's not gonna happen.
What is your problem with her? Can you talk with her first? Oh no. 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 Oh no, 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 don't touch her. Don't touch her. Don't touch her.
I respect you.
Get up.
She just doesn't care.
Hey!
Callie, it's okay, Callie. Callie, you're gonna be okay. They know where we are, Callie.
Captain Adama!
Callie!
Captain Adama! Hey! Captain Adama! You want them to storm the ship.
It's a trap.
You don't want elections. You don't want your freedom. You want a bloodbath.
You don't understand.
Forgotten for 20 years as he rots in a cell. Now he's got a chance to go out in a blaze of glory. And he's gonna take it.
Is it really that? That's just stupid.
Once Rosalind uses Adama's soldiers to massacre the people on the ship, prisoners and hostages alike. People in the fleet will never, never forgive them.
So you're just gonna sacrifice everybody?
She's been trained. We've all been trained and captured.
You've been saying everything you're doing is for freedom. But the truth is, it's all about Tom Zarek and his personal death wish.
Tom, something's up.
That's Mason.
She's killing him, I think.
Constellation team, set.
My ear off! Thank you! Open the door, she's been shot.
Oh, she's been... Oh my god, I spit everywhere. He shot her?
You put him in a cage. You made him a monster.
You
filthy bitch. You all deserve to die.
How is that better than the government and stuff?
Take out the son of a bitch.
She didn't do anything. She was an innocent person.
You ready to leave this world right here, right now? Yes. Too bad. Because this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna tell your men to help us get that water off the moon. They're gonna work for their points, and they're gonna earn their freedom, and then you're gonna get your elections.
Oh?
You were right about democracy and consent of the people. I believe in those things, and we're gonna have them. And you can have them too. Or you can have this bullet. Your call.
Okay, that's smart.
How do I know your father and the president will honor your word?
You let the rest of the hostages go, we'll leave this ship in your hands. They try and come after you. You can still have your last stand. It's your choice. You reap what you sow.
Lower your weapons. He says. Put him down.
Where was she shot?
Okay, Kelly, you're gonna be okay. You just hang in there, yeah? Gotcha.
No, 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 girl.
Ceasefire! Ceasefire!
Yeah. Woo! Oh.
Thanks.
I need a medic here.
It's unacceptable.
It's done. Prisoners have full control of the Astral Queen.
They're a threat to the entire fleet.
They've been disarmed. The ship itself has no weapons.
The ship itself is a weapon.
Committed me to holding elections within the year.
You're serving out the remainder of President Adar's term. When that term is up in 7 months, the law says there's an election. I only committed you to obeying the law.
You were not authorized to make...
The articles say there's an election in 7 months. Now, if you're telling me we're throwing out the law, then I'm not a captain, you're not a commander, and you are not the president.
That is true, that I agree with. That in a time like this, how is the law can still be intact, you know? But
I guess you finally picked your side.
And is it the right one for Adama? I mean, you chose the people. I feel like choosing the people is good. What's going on, girl? What's going on?
What the hell is this? Water?
Bet your ass. I have my flaws too.
The difference is my flaws are personal, yours are professional.
Pause. I had a little panic, confused look on my face right there, but it's because I received a call from my manager and I had to take it anyways. So there was I think a few minutes left of the episode that I missed, so I'm just gonna watch it right here in that wonderful lingo. I know. I'm editing right now. I'm sitting at my work desk and I just gonna watch it. So at least there's something. That was my cat yawning. I'm gonna mute myself because I don't have my mic plug on, so yeah.
Chief, I didn't think you'd find me here.
Oh, well, you see, I am so on to you.
So, Callie, is it true? You really bite that guy's ear off?
He's lucky that's all I bit off.
I hope you understand, I wasn't being disloyal, Madam President.
I understand. You're upholding the law. I admire it. Could you sit?
Oh, is she gonna tell him that she has cancer? I totally forgot that she had cancer. But now that I'm thinking about it, like they're in 7 months and all of that, we're not even sure if she's going to be there. So what was her plan about that? I don't know how long she got, but
The truth is, I might not be here in 7 months.
Are you planning a vacation?
I wish.
a long, long one.
I have cancer. I found out the morning of the attack.
I don't know what to say.
I understand. Whether or not I survive this illness, it is of great importance to me that there's a future for the people. And I fear that knowledge of my illness will erode hope. So this has to stay between you and me.
And Billy. Okay, that's how it ends. Okay, I'm glad that she told someone, because yeah, just like I said, like what was her plan about that? She keeps on saying that we need a government, we need a leader, so what would And you know, the criminals, they don't even realize how lucky they are to have her and how much for the people she is. But of course, after the Olympic carrier and what could have happened with all the criminals, yeah, I think that the people could have riot against them for sure. Okay, so guys, that was an very interesting episode. Even though I don't have any politic knowledge, I wonder what is going to happen. Are we going to find out another Cylon maybe that is going to run for election? Oh, that would be so messed up. Yeah, but the thing is that Adama cannot be really moved, right? So anyone who will become president need to work with Adama. Talking about Adama, I don't know where is his stance, because you know, when he's talking about picking sides and all of that, is he for the people or is he more for, in the beginning I thought that, I don't know if it's for the people, but let's just say for the military, because he looks to be mad that he took a job for the president, right? So he doesn't seem to be that keen about government stuff. But then Apollo chose to go kind of not against the government, but giving the people a voice. He said, oh, you choose your side, but I'm not sure if he was happy about the side that he chose or not. So I'm a little confused about that, but let me know if this is no spoilers. But yeah, guys, that was our reaction to Battlestar Galactica Season 1 Episode 3. If you like my reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and yeah, have a good day, and I'll see you guys in my next reaction. Bye bye, guys.